Right, it's now time for Join Us Interactive, and if Akwa is here, good evening to you, Jeff.
Good evening again, Israel.
Right, so welcome back.
Thank you. And we're looking forward to hearing from you in a bit. Send us messages on the stories you've seen in the bulletin so far. Please hashtag Join News Prime. If you're Twitter savvy, on Facebook, and of course on Twitter, you can find us using the handle Join News on TV. And our WhatsApp number is 0560800000. The number again is 0560800000. Israel is standing by to read your comments, so please add your name and location when sending us a message via WhatsApp. We're talking about the Let My Vote Count protest and its aftermath. Justice Dery very adamant on stopping the broadcast of an investigative piece that pops the lid on corruption in the judiciary, and you get to see that trending photo I alluded to earlier. We'll be right back.
Join News Interactive is brought to you by
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Thanks for staying.
Right, before you continue, FY, I just have a message coming up on Twitter for us. It says, do you know the online TV is blank and I can't see your picture now? Too bad. So, yeah, Inti sent us that tweet. I've just told our technicians about it. I've actually told one of our engineers, Daniel Mensah, he's just left to go sort it out. I expect that he's going to resolve it or tell me or give me some feedback before the bulletin is over. So rest assured we'll take care of it.
All right, so it started out as a march to the Electoral Commission and Parliament House to ensure the country's electoral roll is reviewed. Police secured an injunction to change the protest route, but some of the marchers deviated from the route, and then it all went to hell and got violent.
And I'm coming to the very police who should protect life and properties, and they are throwing me away.
So some pictures there of some protesters who were beaten by police earlier. This is protesters who were marching to let their vote count. And earlier on in the day, a lot of you thought the protest was unnecessary. So we went out there to see what the folks also think.
I believe demonstrations always have an expected end. If it was a peaceful demonstration, then there was nothing wrong with it. But if there's any form of violence intertwined with the demonstration, then that's what is wrong. So if the demonstration is going to bring that kind of harmony and peace in relation to the voters register, then why not? It was a step in the right direction.
No, I don't think it was necessary, because I know Ghana to be a peaceful country. So if there's an issue, it shouldn't lead directly to a demonstration. They should solve it using peaceful means and methods.
Now, what about the new voters register? What do you make of it? Do you think it's necessary? Is there a need for a new voters register?
No.
Why? Why do you say that?
Well, I don't see anything wrong with the old one. We've been using it for some time now, so there's no need for a new one.
We all saw what went on during the petition, 2012 petition, election petition. And I think every Ghanaian who wants to be truthful to himself or herself knows that there is something to be done to the register. Obviously, a new register.
So you think that they are justified by going out to demonstrate in the first place?
They are more than justified. They are more than justified. I think we need a new register to clear the minds of Ghanaians. Obviously, there are questions about the register in 2012.
Your views from the streets. Now, we posted the question up a bit earlier, and this is what you've been saying about this particular story so far. Francis Anoche is saying that he sees no reason why the deviants should be spared. If they respect their rights to demonstrate and protest, why wouldn't they respect the rights of the police too, as granted by the law, not to picket at the EC's premise? Those arrested should be arraigned before court and dealt with accordingly. We live in a country with laws, not a jungle. This one is from Ilyasu Haruna, who's watching the show in Tamale. He says, I'm so sad for Mother Ghana. Are we in a police state? Are we back into the dark days? When will the police attach professionalism in the execution of their duty? The level of the injuries were gory and scary. When has it become a crime to picket to drive home a point by a section of the society? The police must know. Okay, I don't see what the NDC has to do with this, but this is what Ilyasu says. And Nana Kofi Eshen says, Gabi Ochudako and the others who were beaten by the police have not seen anything yet. Wow. The police are there to maintain law and order, protect life and property. Anybody who violates the law will not go scot-free. I don't even know the essence of their demonstration. You were submitting a petition. Does it call for a demonstration? And those are just a few of your comments coming through on Facebook. Let's see what Israelaye has ready to read on WhatsApp.
Right, so on WhatsApp, I have Adobia from Kumasi saying, was the whooping, I guess probably meant whipping and violence, and what not supposed to get to protesters in line, grown men and women? You asked that question. And I go on to, from Adobia, a number of messages have come through. I just want to go through and make sure that I have as many of them. Okay, Ivan Skinny from Keta says, I don't think the police should beat the protesters. And then Chale Gabi Pa Bidat, have mercy.
That's the Jane Interactive Group.
Okay. And then needing a new register has led to beating. So sad. This is Roberta from Odoko. And we have this NDC police will receive their reward. You didn't add your name. Felix Amo from Ubradunka says, this issue should be resolved amicably if only Ghanaians wish to have a new register. I'm sure that's what you meant. Mauto says, this is just what the leaders of Let My Vote Count wanted. When things go this way, they make political gain out of that. And when finally into power, they will get all those who suffered today. Let's just sit up. GH. And then, hey, Ghana police, what are we seeing? Are we in the jungle? Shame on to you, Ghana hypocrites police, from Blueprint in Esikado Ketang. I have Anthony Shaibu from Maxim. This security personnel are now like the judges who took the bribe. How can they be the protesters? Are they really protecting the life of Ghanaians or to destroy them? What is happening these days? And this one says, hey, Gabi Ochudako has been flopped. Well, next time you should know how to pass approved route. Just Jerry from Akachi South. Not being very nice there. And then Dery from WA says it's unprofessional on the part of the police. This other one says, will the injunction on the conference center stop CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, internet, etc.? Chia, Dery Pa. We have so many avenues to watch it, and we will watch it. That's Charles from Bremes Kuma. And you're referring to the documentary on judicial corruption by Anas.
Yes.
A number of the messages, they keep coming in droves. Please, Ghanaians, let peace prevail. We have only one nation. Let us not destroy it because of political power. That's Gabriel Uku from Takrady. Now, we had an unfair judgment in court recently, and then a week later, Anas unveiled their dubious acts. God bless Anas. What is Ghana turning to? You didn't add your name. And Abubri Felix inside Zebila Teshi says, those beating in a demo should sue the police because we are operating a pure democracy. Oh, demonstrated, I pity you, Nambu. And probably one more. Is sometimes sad to hear people protesting without thinking about their own lives. It's good to let your pain known, but it should be done with care. From DJ Frank Boku. And DJ Frank Boku, your shorthand is some way. You're sometimes, and you're here, and your lives. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, well, let's move on and talk about Justice Paul Dery. I'm sure you know him by now, since he's been trending a lot lately, partly due to the length he is going through to stop the work of investigative journalist Anas from being released to the public. Already he's suing Anas for a number of things, including violating his right to privacy. And now he's suing management of the Accra International Conference Center. We gave you details of the story earlier on in the news. So let's check out how you've been reacting to it online. And I'll go straight to Facebook. And this one is from Yao Bomfe Philip. He says, why is he so tense? As much as I believe it would be painful if it happens that he is not guilty after the screening, I also believe that whatever cane we used on ordinary people has to be used on the guilty ones. Okay, and this one is from Alaji John Dauda. He says the judges will do all they can to stop the video and all actions against them, but God knows the best. Nwakpo God knows Billy says this man is a joker. Ghana will be very hot should anybody touch Anas or prevent justice from being carried out in this scandal. Hashtag we must watch the video. Kaki Daninsky says, can someone tell me the fraud case against the head of police? Okay. Action must be taken this time around. Baba Adam says, complete disgrace, a justice of technicalities, not considerate of substantive dimensions of cases before him. Can you stop Al Jazeera too? And let's take Lottie Jones's comment. He says, I don't give justice, I give judgment. Wow, a judge will talk like this because of money. He's saying shameless judges. And this one is from Philippa Piga. He says, I can see that this judge is not just comfortable. And let's take this one from Sophia Wise, who says, Anas, what are you waiting for to share it with BBC, Al Jazeera, CNN and co? Let's see how he sues them too. And she has a bunch of hashtags there. So that's from Sophia Wise. But we have also been asking you about this particular story. We went out there and this is what you had to say.
I share idea with the judge. Okay. Yes. Because this thing, I prefer not to come out. Why? I prefer the video should not come out. Yes, because I think it's not necessary. It's not necessary. If anything, they have to, sit down with Anas, yes, and solve the problem. Either to bring the video out. I don't think it's necessary.
Well, I think filing it is not really necessary, because whether he files it or not, to me, I believe he's going to lose, and eventually the video is going to come out. And then there are even excerpts of his interaction with the Tiger Eye team, which is already out. So I think what he's trying to protect is the image coming out, how the whole thing took place and all that. If there's going to be a trial or whatever, it should be in a closed session. But even though it has been confirmed or whatever, that he did something like that, it should not be something that should be made public, because that will cast doubt into the cases which he has, let's say, lawfully tried. I don't think it's necessary. If he has nothing to hide, then let's see the video. If it's something that is against him, that's when he can take the necessary precautions or something. But so far as we've not seen the video, we don't know whether he's right or he's wrong. So if the video comes out, we'll be able to tell whether he's justified or not.
So your views from the streets. Let's go over on to Israelite. He has some WhatsApp comments for us.
Yes, I have a number of them. Please, can I... Okay. Let me quickly... The video must come out. The judge is having something to do with the video and surely having something to hide. And... Okay, I'm having a bit of a challenge. Okay, whether he likes it or not, not meche. Oh, I'm meta for you. I don't get this one.
Yeah,
please.
I don't get that one.
Now, well done, Anas. Video, good work. Marco Park from across two borders. Kenneth Obrusu from Kando says, sorry for those who were severely lashed and beaten by the police, but on the contrary. Okay, let's move on. I actually have one that's more related. Filing writ after bribery scandal. A Ghanaian judge.
A lot of comments coming in for this particular
demonstration does not mean lawlessness. Next time, stick to the prescribed route at Dixon, Asesewa. And Moses Atibila, let my video be watched. I'm sure it's a hashtag you'd love to create. And then Justice Dery wants to do everything possible to block this video. Well, Anas, don't worry, come let's premiere the video in my house. That's BG from Casa. That's an interesting option. Joy News Prime, I'm loving it. Oh, thank you very much. Mensa Christian from Volta. And these messages. Yeah. Okay, the Justice is just dancing to his own tune. That's draft for Emmanuel and Hinsang Estate. And then Martini from Mikoko says, Chia, there are a lot of ways to kill a cat. So writ suit or no writ suit, we'll surely watch it. I'm sure you meant. And then let the judge choose between social media and the premier. That's Kofi T. And I'll take one more. Balukia from Tema says, can't wait to see the entire video. I've gotten my tickets though. Let's see it. And before I hand it over back to Ifeakwa Harrison, we got a message earlier that our live streaming wasn't working. Now, I told you our engineers were going to work on it. So Yawinti, if you can just give me the feedback, I'm told the online streaming is working now, so you can check it out and give us the feedback, our engineers. Thank you to Daniel Mensah. And then we also have some messages coming. Did not the judges know of all these laws in the past when Anas released other videos, hypocrites and double standards? So that bit for Twitter.
All right, well, I promised you a trending photograph. We'll show that to you when we get back from the break. Hello, and this is still the interactive segment on Joy News Prime on Multi TV. Finally, let's go elsewhere, and I will like to show you this photograph of American women in the military that is trending because they are breastfeeding. It is not an image I think I have ever seen. If you've seen the movie G.I. Jane, then you know that the struggle for women trying to make it in service is tough as portrayed in the film, but an American photographer wants to show a different image of women soldiers, and per her experience, no special privileges are made for breastfeeding moms at work. And apparently this picture has been shared, I think, over 10,000 times. On Facebook, it was pulled down and they tried to put it up again. So the story is courtesy the BBC, and yeah, that's about it for the interactive segment. Israel, anything on WhatsApp? All right, yes, I have a view. Somebody sent us, his name is actually Nagem. He sent us this video of a bus that was on fire on the motorway, he tells us. So I just wanted to share it with you. It's just about 15 seconds. Wow. And he says this happened on the Tema motorway. Yeah,
I'm sure
can see
it must have happened sometime earlier this afternoon. Thank you very much, Nagim, for sharing that video with us. And let me see which other. Okay, so A.A. Johnson says deviation from approved route, then firing of tear gas, beating up and arresting some. Will two wrongs ever make a right? That's just about the WhatsApp comment we have on this. All right, and that's it for this edition of Joy News Interactive on Joy News Prime. It's brought to you by Airtel. Enjoy more talk, longer text, and all the internet browsing. All you have to do is dial *202# to enjoy all these privileges. My name is Ifeakwa Harrison, and I'll hand over to Israel. Thank you very much, Ifeakwa, and it's a pity you're having to leave this, and because it's the end of the segment. But thank you very much for coming. We'll be back shortly.
Joy News Interactive.